And we're back.
I'm already sick of this place.
They're in a shopping mall. In Left4Dead2, they made a big gag about it. You know, a shopping mall. How predictable. Because, of course, there was one in Dawn of the Dead. Also, Dead Rising, the first one had a shopping mall. The second one was a casino, but I completed Dead Rising, but I've never completed Dead Rising 2 because it got so ridiculously difficult in the last sort of section with these super zombies that I just got bored of it in the end. It's a mistake that's made with quite a few games, that they try to cover up bad gameplay by making it ridiculously difficult, and it doesn't always work. Sometimes it can be sort of a detriment to the game. What have we got here? That's what I want. Shotgun. The shotgun's actually a lot more effective against a group of enemies. What's really clever about this as well is that it's taking something that's sort of normally quite mundane in a shopping mall. Oh, I've got a smoker. And it makes it creepy because, you know, you're in the building, it's the middle of daytime, but there's no electricity.
Reloading. Hey, watch out!
The major benefit with a blunt force weapon opposed to a machine gun is you're not going to run out of ammo, and it doesn't involve reloading. It's a much more powerful handgun, but I don't really like relying on handguns unless you're sort of at the end of a level type thing where you've got a situation where you're literally having to hold a position. Let's have a look at it.
Reloading. Reloading.
Took his head right off. Sniper rifle.
Reload. Fire shit coming. Reload. Reloading.
The shotgun's really effective, but you're constantly having to reload the bugger.
Reloading. Reloading. Reload.
The actual concept of a virus that could make people into zombies is really ridiculous. there is the possibility of viruses that could cause irreparable brain damage and make people act sort of savage. You know, something that could attack certain areas of the brain but leave other areas unaffected, like say something that could affect the frontal lobes of your brain but not affect the brain stem or the R complex. You would end up with human beings acting very much like cavemen, because the R complex is the most primitive part of your brain, and that's where a lot of our aggression comes from. Literally, because aggression is a survival instinct. You know, you don't get many. Oh, there it goes. But see, I turn the torch off. Look how frightening everything is.
Reloading. Adrenaline shot here. Grabbing a shot. I'm reloading.
Got to keep an eye on your health, mainly, especially when you're going into an area where, say, there's an alarm area coming up. That bloody thing. And I'm down to 8 shots. I can hear a witch.
Ammo.
And I don't have a chainsaw. You can get past witches, but oh, what we got here? Molotov.
We can get down here. Molotov. We got a hunter.
Oh.
Nick. Reloading. Grabbing a bile jar.
Now, I'm going to try and get the puke on the bitch. I mean the witch. I can hear her, but I can't bloody see her.
Got a cricket bat.
Shaun of the Dead reference.
I hear one of those little things.
Nothing in here. Oh, pills.
Adrenaline shot. A little confused.
I make a big joke in
Cougar bile here.
Let's get their attention.
Puke in the hole.
Stomach acid. Even though a human being wouldn't be able to make that much stomach acid. It's very corrosive stuff, stomach acid. People don't realise that sitting in their gut every day is something that can break down a lot of stuff.
Get us some attention.
I think I'll go the other way. Oh shit. No, I can't go the other way. Oh bollocks.
God damn it, it's getting...
Need to get upstairs, man. And I'm going the wrong way. Ah!
Reloading here.
Oh! Something you don't get in The Walking Dead. Well, there's lots of aspects though to that series that's actually more based on the old BBC series Survivors, in that it uses an event, a like doomsday event, but it adds a lot of drama to that event, which Survivors basically did, which was basically about a virus that kills off a large percentage of the population.
That worked.
I think I need the defibs now.
Down here.
Like that, you son of a bitch. You can actually on this as well play as the oh god, as the zombies. In the team games.
Reloading.
Right, let's get some of them attention.
Nice shooting.
And I'm down to 3 shots. Oh shit, that's a tank. I'm gonna have to get to the base quickly to get some ammo. Oh, where's the ammo? I can't see.
Reloading.
Oh, everyone's in.
Watch out! Gonna heal.
bloody thing. The main Left 4 Dead game has got some pretty nifty DLC. In that you've got a lot of the original game maps and missions, and they've been updated, so the weapon system is basically the same as this game. There's also a couple of extra add-ons, one called Coldstream that's quite good. There's the main difference in this game over other games, and why it could be made into a sequel, is possibly because it's open-ended. It's not clear how where the characters go. There's no talk of a cure for this virus. It's mainly about survival, which I think would make a fantastic plot for a movie or even a TV series. Like I said, I quite like Zombie Nation because it is quite a bit like this game. Yeah, I'm playing through because this next mission is literally the ending of this chapter, and it doesn't take as long as the last couple, because basically
Fire bullets here. Adrenaline shot here.
Annoying.
I got these pills.
No pipe bombs in here. Bloody hell, where'd he come from? Right. Let's get to the lift.
So much for the rescue. Any ideas?
There you go, see? It's a big shopping mall. And on different levels there's fuel for the car. It's a bit contrived.
He's not gonna save us. Any ideas? Healing.
I've been thinking, Jimmy gets stock cars around here somewhere. We just gotta find it, gas it up, and I'll drive that thing to New Orleans my damn self.
Okay, let's gas up the car and get the hell out of this mall.
Alright, I'm betting the gas tanks will probably be empty. We're gonna have to gas it up before we haul ass.
As soon as these doors open, get ready to move.
State the bleeding obvious there, coach.
Let's get some gas. Get in the tank. Jockey! Jockey!
Jockey! Forward!
Hunter! Got it. I'll reload. I got it.
The annoying thing though about the single player game like this is I'm the only one who's going to get any fuel. The other ones just run around shooting things. Which can be a little bit annoying, especially when the tanks start appearing.
Get in the car. We still need 10 more. I got pills.
Wherever you have it a shot.
Got it.
The trick to this is basically try and get the fuel tanks nice and near the car.
We got through. Damn it. tank. Got it. Come on, come on.
That's a tank.
I got it.
Yeah, cool. Brown Trousers Express with that thing running at you. But actually in the actual game as a team you really have to work together through these bits, because if you don't, you end up on your own. You think that you almost got it complete, and then some bastard like the smoker appears and you can't fire your weapon whilst you're tied up with a smoker.
Bill's here.
Got any more? Ooh. You want to go for the fuel tanks furthest away from the car, because the more fuel tanks you put in, the harder it becomes with the tanks. Sometimes you can get about 3 tanks at the same time and you're really outgunned. Health pack. One tip you can do if you're trying to make yourself healthy quickly is take an adrenaline jab and then switch the health, because it does it a lot quicker. See another tank. This is what I meant about making sure that you use the tanks furthest away from the car, because the more these tanks appear, the harder it gets. Cool.
Ammo
Can
here.
somebody wait up? I gotta heal. Oh, yeah.
I got it. Get gas, get in the car. One more can to go. Got it.
And that's the end of chapter 1. This gives you your stats now. See, it says survivors escaped. When you're playing the main game, sometimes you survive, you don't all survive. See, it lists how many weapons we use, how many painkillers, adrenaline shots, pipe bombs. It's very rare for the computer characters to use many of the extra weaponry like pipe bombs or puke bombs or whatever. But you know, I absolutely love Left 4 Dead. Like I've said before, see my hashtag name thing there, Trashman4King, basically is the fours from Left 4 Dead, because I'm such a huge fan of it. See, 1,740 zombies were harmed in making this film. Basically, it's a joke. You know, they have Peter thing at the end of films where they've used animals. Let's see if there's any Xbox Live games. I've had some really good conversations as well using the no games found. I think they've probably got rid of the server now. It's a shame because it's a really good game. Anyway, that's the end of this video. See you later.